Welcome to Modern Stoic Message, the place where ancient philosophy meets modern-day problems with clarity and calm. Have you ever felt exhausted after talking to someone? Maybe it's a colleague who always criticizes, a family member who constantly complains, or someone online who seems to argue just for the sake of it. Whatever the case, difficult people are everywhere, but you don't have to suffer because of them. Today's episode explores timeless Stoic strategies to help you deal with difficult people without losing your peace of mind, and maybe even grow stronger because of them. But before proceeding, like the channel and activate the bell so that our path continues forward and always with more content for you. Standing the Stoic view. The Stoics were realists. They knew that human beings are imperfect, emotional, and often irrational. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, began his mornings reminding himself of this reality. Today, I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness. To modern ears, this may sound pessimistic, but for the Stoic, it was simply practical. Expecting difficulty means you're not surprised by it. It's mental armor, not negativity. Epictetus echoed this when he said, "It is not events that disturb us, but our opinions about them." This quote reveals the foundation of Stoic psychology. The way we interpret someone's behavior matters more than the behavior itself. Why difficult people trigger us. So why do difficult people get under our skin? Often, it's because we expect them to be different. We want them to be polite, reasonable, or grateful. And when they're not, we feel personally attacked. But Stoicism invites us to take a step back. Instead of saying, "Why are they like this?" ask, "Why am I reacting like this?" This shift in focus from the external to the internal is the heart of Stoic power. 3 Stoic tools to handle difficult people. Let's look at 3 powerful tools from the Stoic tradition that you can begin using today. 1. Premeditatio malorum, or expect a trouble. Prepared mentally for frustration. Before your day begins, imagine potential challenges. Think about who you might interact with and how they might test your patience. This doesn't make you paranoid, it makes you prepared. When you expect someone to be rude, their rudeness loses its surprise and sting. You stop feeling like a victim of behavior and start feeling like a master of your mind. 2. The dichotomy of control or know what's yours. You cannot control what others think, say, or do. You can only control your response. This idea is super simple, yet totally life-changing. When you truly internalize it, your whole perspective shifts. You stop trying to fix people and start focusing on managing yourself. That's not giving up. That's wisdom. 3. Empathic distance. Understand without absorbing. Instead of taking things personally, the Stoics invite us to see others through a lens of compassion. If someone is acting out, it's often due to pain, fear, or ignorance. Understanding this doesn't excuse their behavior, but it helps you stay calm and maintain emotional distance. Epictetus said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit." Harsh, but empowering. It means you have a choice. Real-life scenarios. Let's apply these tools to real situations. Scenario 1. The interrupting colleague. Imagine you're in a meeting and a coworker keeps cutting you off. Frustration builds. Old reaction. You snap back or shut down emotionally. Stoic response. You notice the behavior. Take a breath and calmly assert yourself when necessary. No anger, just clarity. Scenario 2. The family provoker. Causing chaos in the family. Maybe there is someone in your family who brings up divisive topics just to get a rise out of you. Old reaction. You argue, leave angry, or feel emotionally drained. Stoic response. You observe, choose silence or a neutral reply, and protect your energy. They don't control your state of mind. The power of silence. Seneca reminds us, sometimes even to live is an act of courage, and sometimes staying silent is the highest form of strength. Silence can de-escalate tension. It can prevent regret. It gives space for clarity to emerge. You don't have to react to everything. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Healthy boundaries without drama. Stoicism does not mean tolerating mistreatment. It means choosing wise action. If someone repeatedly disrespects you, the most Stoic thing to do may be to limit or end contact, not from hatred, but from self-respect. Withdraw your energy, not with resentment, but with peace. Speak your boundaries clearly and calmly. You can say no without raising your voice. That's the Stoic way. A Stoic evening practice. Here's a reflective practice you can do each night. Ask yourself, did I maintain my composure today? Did someone's words or actions disturb my peace? How could I respond better next time? You don't need to be perfect. You need to be aware. That's how growth happens. Not in big leaps, but in small, daily corrections. Difficult people are everywhere, in workplaces, families, and even online. But peace is still possible. You don't need them to change. You only need to change your perspective. The Stoics remind us, your mind is your kingdom. Guard it well. So the next time someone challenges your calm, pause, breathe. Respond like a Stoic. Not with fear, not with anger, but with clarity, dignity, and inner power. If this video brought you clarity or comfort, please like, share, and subscribe to Modern Stoic Message. Your support helps us bring Stoic wisdom to more people in need of peace and perspective. And remember, you can't control them, but you can always control you. See you in the next Modern Stoic Message. Until then, stay grounded.